y'all, what's up? As you can see, road trip. And my name is Paul K. And welcome to Saturday Mornings Outdoors. And this week, Canal rat guys, Legion of Rats. Let's go. This is the show for that. It's the Rhode Island Saltwater fishing show, and it's a state away. I'm heading for Rhode Island. It's not a long trip, and we're going to see what all the new stuff for 25 is for the surf and saltwater fishing all around. I really want to look at the Avid reels. I just got one, and I want to see what other ones they got. I am totally impressed with them things, and I need some commercial fishing hooks, and I need this, that, and the other thing. So let's go have some fun. And it's a windy day, man. This wind is blowing. I can hardly keep the car on the road. It's March, that icon that we get as kids, kite flying, where you can fly 10 kites at once. Right? See that? Look at that. That's crazy. I can't keep the car on the road. Anyway, we'll see you in Rhode Island. Let's go. And we are here waiting for the grand entrance. It's fun. You're waiting, talking, fishing with anyone and everyone. And here we go. And let the mayhem begin. So this is the J&P Tackle booth, one of the biggest booths here. These guys are awesome, but these are powered for deep drop fishing, and these are becoming very popular. They've always seemed to have been around, but they're now becoming very popular. And here's a couple examples of them. And I'm not sure of the price, but I think they're a little pricey, but interesting concept for deep drops when you're reeling up like hundreds and hundreds, you know, if not 1,000 feet for tile fish and stuff. Interesting.
Hey, you're getting us out there then.
Yep, Jackpot Digger digs. This gentleman pours his own lures. And look at some of the weights of these are really good and very reasonably priced. Great Canal stuff. That'll get down real quick.
Thank you. Yeah, grandfather was a commercial fisherman his entire life. You know, when he built the jig, it was, you know, they cut this off. But one day, exactly. Yep. One day he decided not to, and he fished with it to produce better results. So he painted it, he tied it. And
I'm assuming the concept would be it's going to dig up the bottom.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Which simulates a fish hitting the ground.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Booms,
Surf fishing, that is golden, and that's why it's an interesting concept on these lures. You pour them yourself?
I do.
Yep.
My mom ties them, and then I do the eyes, and we package together.
That's great. I'm doing good.
He's doing YouTube, so.
Oh, sweet.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm a TikToker too. Yeah.
Great product you have here. Very nice. You can just feel the enthusiasm. Everyone is just fired up. That's why I love these, and it's a lot of fun. The enthusiasm is incredible. These are custom jigs, and
All the lead, he ties all the flies.
very reasonably priced on the jigs. They're good-looking herring imitations.
I'm sorry, I'm deaf.
No, I'm just.
Okay. If you have any questions, he can answer you.
Good looking. So these are pretty popular this year, the flutter spoons, and so these are actually very affordable ones, but he's got a ton of different styles. And, these are very in use this year, very desired. So these guys are chasing like Okuma, and they're chasing Van Stalls. They got the IPX6 rating, and these are the ones that are coming up now too, and good looking reels too. And are they totally
waterproof reels, including the clutch bearing, the only one in the industry that's sealed.
Van Staal and Okuma? No. Wow.
The clutch bearing, but it's not sealed.
Okay. Good looking reels. This is where you get the. I love these. I probably have every one of them where you get all the cool saltwater based fishing hooks by all the knowledgeable guys in our area. And this is where you would get, this would be the headquarters. And all the boats that I'm never going to be able to afford. But look at this thing, it's wood. Actually, I'm wrong. It's just the trim that's teak. Nice little center console. I don't even want to ask the price. And these guys are at every show for all the ocean guys with a boat that don't know what the hell they're doing. But you got to give them credit for putting up with it. Sorry, call them like. And there it is, the Valhalla of fishing reels. It's like the clouds open up and the angels start. And look at that display. All pen gear. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. And of course, Simrad, some of the best sonar or radar out there. Bright, beautiful displays. So, having a huge sweet tooth. This has nothing to do with fishing the canal, but how can you not look at this stuff? That's crazy. I bet you they kill it. So it's an interesting concept. And they got a float, holes on the bottom, and you hook this up to your mooring. And there's
I know when I got invested in time
quite
material
impressive
on my little ones, which not bad. I probably
keeping
got about
live bait right on your sled.
maybe with 2 hours of labor. But I know
This is the Big Daddy.
Yeah, it's
Circular because they need to keep swimming. You'd never have one that has corners. Interesting. It's called lively. So here is the Yozori line, very common lure for us surf guys, and every color combo I think you can imagine. They probably have 50 more that are not here. It's quite impressive though. These are Yozoris. And I have to get my yearly jar of pickled pepperoni to get my cholesterol up. And I absolutely come here every year. These guys make the best stuff. So it's a very interesting booth. It's Ocean State Spear Guns, and this gentleman custom makes these spear guns, and very intricate. But he's got a special twist to the spear guns. Some of the woods that he's using are coming from gun stocks, and obviously teak wood. So why would you use teak wood?
Teak wood is the perfect marine plywood. It's dimensionally stable. When it encounters moisture, it's going to swell and shrink and swell in the same exact manner. So that gun's not going to work on you. This is my full lineup. This is from little tog guns, shooting tog in holes, all the way up to tuna guns right here.
Tuna guns?
Oh yeah, tuna guns. Tuna wahoo.
Have you busted a tuna with that?
Tuna, wahoo, cobia.
What type of tuna?
The yellow. You only can use the yellowfin here.
No, I was thinking, you know, the wheels were turning.
Oh yeah. That's a trick. What are you with the DNR? Yeah. The challenge with this one, though, in traveling, of course, is travel. You normally have to put this in a sport tube. This one right here, I designed to fit inside a standard check luggage. These two.
Oh, look at the inlay! Oh,
yeah.
crap!
There you go.
Wow, that is amazing.
I have two titanium rods in here.
Wow.
This thing will come apart, and the shaft is also threaded. And this whole thing will break down and go into a check bag.
So rated, what would be the largest fish you would attempt with that?
I'd shoot a, I don't know, wahoo. Probably not a tuna.
It's going to drag you around for a little bit,
Yeah,
unless you don't make a good
I
shot.
got the big old one.
Man, that's nice. If I may ask, what's the price for that?
These ones are like in the $1,200 range. The smaller ones are in like $800. The squares, this is my basic stock. This is $625.
These are all custom handmade too.
Here in Rhode
Wow,
Island.
what a great product. Well, thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it. All you canal rats, check it out. So we got these are customs. Look at these works of art. They all kind of.
Just give me a second. I'll follow your YouTube channel. Yes, sir. Gotta support.
Everything here you can use at the canal. Absolutely. I don't think I want to throw these though. I want to put them on the mantle. But look at the rates. The rates are really, pencils $30.
Yeah. Painful love. That's right.
And the name of this guy is Tank Surfacing Oil. A beautiful, beautiful looking oil.
Fiber rod.
He's saying this can land a 70-pound fish.
On the rod, halfway down, it gives it more backbone than your average carbon fiber. You can reel it in just a little bit, like a half a turn. Good. All right, give it a good pull. And I own it. You can't break it. So pull. Pull. Come on, 250. I'll pull. How's that? You think you can handle a fish or what? Crazy, right? We should have called the smiley. Because anyone who holds the rod, I pull, they automatically smile.
These here I've been aching to see. These are the Daiwa Saltus for casting reels. And this one here, it's a little too small, but this is right up the alley of the style that would be up with the Penn Squall. And pretty good. $250 he's got it for. Oh, it's so tempting. Love the casting rails. And this is exactly the one that I normally fish with.
Okay, yeah.
Actually, it's this one.
Quick trip.
You're kidding. Shark cage diving. Here's the cage. How about like harpoon fishing from that cage? Not for the shark, but I don't know. It's just I've never saw anything like this. This is bizarre. Yeah, right. Keep it well. And there's a great white over it. That's a great display. This is cool. So these keep tugging at me. I mean, it's gonna be a matter of time, but I just can't figure justifying the price. Actually, that's reasonable for a pedal deal, but not for saltwater. The size of this one. But what my whole point is that what can this do that a freaking canoe can't do? You know, I mean, and they're talking, a good one of these is about $4,000. But I mean, it keeps tugging at me, so it's probably just a matter of time. But that's my opinion on these. They're just cool looking, and I don't know. The pedal thing has got me too. So this to me is like the best booth here. His name's Johnny's Tackle, Captain John owner, and this is where I come each year. You'll see me a million times. These are the exact hooks I use on the show on the canal for stripers. And this is where I get them, and I buy them in bulk over here, and he'll give you a deal. You got to buy a good amount, but they're over there. He's got all kinds of sizes, and there's actually one. I'm going to take a big chance because to me, bait fishing on the canal is using these circle hooks. The gap is everything, and let me see. Look at these guys. I had to buy these. It's like giantly overkill, but that was a size 13.0 inlines. You know, commercial, and I'm gonna try those this year. Look at the size of the gap comparatively to the gap that's on the hooks that I've been using, and I have to try these. And it's just that it's actually almost laughable, but you got to experiment. You got to try this stuff. You know? So it's John's Tackle. So this category, are these IPX6 rated? Are these waterproof? Okay, that's the IPX6. And they kind of look like Van Stalls and stuff like that. But what are they, machined aluminum?
All machines, CNC machines, aluminum.
Yep.
Designed and built by the originator of Van Staal, Ralph Corley.
Oh, okay, that's very interesting. Designer and originator?
He originated Van Staal.
Wow, holy crap. It's a legend. Thank you very much, sir. General legend here, the originator of Van Staal. You originally developed that?
Yes.
Okay, and what was the concept behind those? Why did you develop those?
I give the guys a lot of credit because initially I would have to, design a reel like the old crack, and I took one of those reels and I never designed a reel before. It's the first time I designed a reel.
Wow, you hit a home run.
Yeah, it worked out. But I give the guys in Montauk and Long Island a lot of credit because they gave me a lot of feedback.
Certainly. Was waterproof rating and surf fishing pretty much dominant in the idea of the design but behind the Van Stalls?
Yeah.
Right, long lasting?
Sure.
Yeah. And
able to keep going without doing maintenance.
that's exactly it.
So you don't need to open it up every day. Clean it up. You can go for a long time without changing it.
Absolute magnificent reel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And here's what that gentleman had just originated, all the band stuff. I can't recommend these more than any reel. Last reel you'll ever need. So this is Garmin and Ray Marine. This is Fleur. This is heat sensitive for night navigation. And you can see the images of the people there, but that will show boats and any kind of obstruction as you're navigating through waters. And that's the purpose of the Fleur. Now these gaffs, this is how we used to make our own. A broom handle and a giant tuna hook, or offshore hook, that's all. But he's got hockey sticks. Very good, handmade stuff. Those are my kind of gaffs. When we used to use gaffs, I don't know where you could use those today. But back fishing off the rocks, that's what you used. Back when you didn't have to. Before it was catch and release, it was just catch and coolerize, and that's what we used. Some short, some long, but it's interesting to see those hockey handles on there. The wire wraps just like we used to do it too. Anyone can do that. So Minn Kota, and these guys, I don't know, it just never amazes me that these, they're kind of getting out of control. $4,000, $5,000, you know, I mean, GPS literally locking spots and all that. They're incredible sophistication in them. But the prices are prohibitive for me anyway. Well, I don't have a boat for that. So the Shimano boot, some of the bait casters they got. And the big money Stellas. Top of the line. Aha, buried treasure. We got all kind of used. This is where you pick up your Penn squitters. You know, this is, you got to keep your eyes open. So there's these guys here, Scourge of the Sea, making the best harpoons. This looks like a good 12-footer. Cable head on it.
Harpoons on the market.
Right. And what is that constructed of?
It's all aluminum, solid aluminum through and through.
Right.
So it throws evenly. It's not head weighted like every other harpoon on the market. It dives like this when you throw it.
Wow.
Mine throws like a laser beam.
Right. Good looking stuff. Thank you very much, sir. So this is the J&P tackle booth, one of the biggest booths here. These guys are awesome, but these are powered for deep drop fishing, and these are becoming very popular. They've always seemed to have been around, but they're now becoming very popular. And here's a couple examples of them. And I'm not sure of the price, but I think they're a little pricey, but interesting concept for deep drops when you're reeling up like hundreds and hundreds, you know, if not 1,000 feet for tile fish and stuff. Interesting. So that would be it for this edition of Saturday Mornings Outdoors. Thank you guys for showing up as usual, and please like and subscribe. I hope you saw a few things that are very cool here this year. It never fails to get off on the enthusiasm of the people that are here and see all the new innovative ideas here, and it's a lot of fun. And just be warned, whatever, don't matter how much you bring, you're going to be spending it here because all this stuff is just all new stuff. So it's a candy shop. We'll see you next week. Well, how fun is that? I'm just going to hope my car isn't towed where I parked outside. All right, it's still here. They haven't towed it. No ticket, no ticket, no ticket. Yes, no ticket. So, back at the Rat Cave for the inventory of that show. So the point of me really looking forward to that mainly is I buy this terminal gear. If you buy it in bulk, you can save some big money. So I got, you know, tons of sinker sliders. These are all those. The hooks that I normally use on the show, this size, right, 10/aughts, and all this straight up there, got those. And then I'm gonna try, I don't know how this is gonna work, but the theory is basically That's the hook I normally use, and that's the hook I'm gonna use, or try on a few sessions out there. I can easily snell that up, but that's a 13-aught hook, and the idea is this gap. The gap is everything. That's gonna, the chunk of bait is on here, and as the fish swims away, the side of his mouth is going to get caught in there. So the theory is they don't pay attention to the size of the hooks. They see the hook. They don't know what to make of it. All they see is that big mac chunk or whatever bait I'm using at the time. And that bigger gap. And these are freaking strong hooks, man. These are awesome. I'm so glad I found these. And I've always had these in the back of my mind. But anyway, so those are, I'm going to give those a whirl this summer. And then for the this stuff's cool. A cheese pickle. There's like cheese inside of this, and this is roasted garlic. It's got cheese inside of a giant pickle. I buy these at every show. These are awesome. These are garlic mustard jalapeno sausage. It's sausage that's been pickled, and it's just unbelievably good. Horseradish cheese in the center of this sausage, and this is a roasted garlic cheese spread, so that's has nothing to do with fishing. But if you're a guy, pretty much, chicks too, they dig it. So that's the swag. So this is what I got for the 1925, the 2025 Rhode Island Saltwater Show.